Good morning, it's me. I'm back. Hi, I'm Stephanie Flath, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Sorry I'm coming to you a little bit late. Just things got away from me this morning. So I'm Stephanie Flath and you are on my business page, hopefully. Well, if you're here live, you are. Hi Marilyn, thanks for joining me right away. And Sherry, sorry you girls had to wait for me. So you're on my Facebook business page if you're live right now. You can find me at facebook.com/Dazzled by Stamping. Hi Kathy, or hi Cheryl, or anytime during the day or night. You can find me, sometimes literally, you can find me on my website at dazzledbystamping.com. So, sorry I'm running late and I already need a drink because, yeah, I just need one, sorry. So I am completely... You shared it, and I haven't even said anything fabulous. Thank you, Marilyn. So I'm enjoying the sunshine. How about you guys? Cheryl, are you guys getting sunshine where you're at? She's in Wisconsin. I just have been loving it. We're even grilling tonight for supper. I love it. We grilled a week and a half ago, maybe? I don't know. Todd likes grilling, so that makes it wonderful for me. We're doing burgers. I love it. Sorry, somebody just texted me. Oh, yeah, I love when it's so beautiful out. But I know you will. Thanks, Marilyn. Okay, so today I'm not sure I'm doing any stamping. I better not because I don't have an ink pad near me. I'm going to show you this cool inside card. Cheryl, you'll love this for an inside card. It's not a bunch of, well, it's some stamping, but it would definitely be a finished inside anyway. Hi, Marsha. I got it as a swap, and I've kind of been saving it. Well, I did show one club this because they're specifically a technique club. They want to see techniques, so they include two of my stampers that have been with me since the beginning, and so they want to see clubs, or want to see techniques specifically. And it's funny, I started doing the first one. I did a few techniques and the workshop took forever. So I decided, okay, one card gets a special technique. So I was trying to comment, but I couldn't find my glasses. Oh, I've been on Cheryl's live recently, and I have a hard time, like, I guess maybe I need to turn it sideways and then get comments back in. Is that how you guys watch it? Is that the way it works for you? Because my instinct is to just hold my phone up like normal, but then I can't get the right, I can't fit, what's the word? I can't reach all of the, like sometimes I need to laugh and it's way out of the way. I always laugh at you, Cheryl. You're just too cute. Okay, so I'm going to show you the card that I'm going to show you the inside for first. I usually don't do that. I like surprises, and I show you stuff last. But I'm going to show it to you first. But before that, even, I need to tell you about this. So, Butterfly Gala bundle. Stuff's in the way again. I love you, Becca. I think of you every time I do that. On one of my reminders, I put same time, same bet time, same bet place. Okay, so this is back in stock, but I just looked on. I ordered it for somebody or a couple people the other day, and it already says low inventory. So if you want it as soon as possible, you need to get it as soon as possible, because I don't know what, I don't think that it's bad enough that they'll turn it off again like last time. But it's already low inventory, so I don't know what kind of back orders that means or how long that means. So get it soon if you really want it now. So I'm using this today, and I just love this. This stamp set, Butterfly Gala. It's on page 30. I can remember this because it's just all easy. It's, excuse me, page 35 in the Occasions catalog, and the bundle is $35. So that all helps me remember stuff. Okay, so I want to show you really quickly that this is a photopolymer stamp, but clearly it's stained. It happens quickly. Hi, Deb. So the butterflies that are in here, there's always a, I called it an uppercase and a lowercase last night on mistake. There's always a, don't look at this one, that's my least favorite. There's always a big one and a small one, or a mama and a baby, for all of these. And they're mounted together. You can see this right here, that they're connected. So the reason that they're connected is because, I keep losing the punch, is because then it's perfectly lined up to use this punch. So when you stamp it, you can punch it out. Now, if you don't want to have to punch it out every time that you use it, photopolymer is perfect. I should show you. Okay, that one that's my least favorite, I did it too, because I'm not sure I had the heart to do it to others. I'm going to take this good one off. This Monarch one is my favorite one. I use it all the time. Okay, so there's one in here that looks like feathers and flowers, and it's not my favorite. So here's what I did to it. Because it's photopolymer, I know I already showed you this in one of my lives before, but because it's photopolymer, you can actually cut it apart. Just do one clean snip at each spot where it's connected. And so then now I can just stamp this. You can see it, right? I can just stamp this without having to punch it out and add it to my card. But then if I do want to use it with a punch, with any of them, because it's photopolymer, it goes back together easily enough. I should probably do this in stamping style, but oh well. Okay, so I put this on here, and then I can just line this up perfectly with it, because there's no, like, I didn't trim it or anything, I just snipped it, so it'll go back together completely, right together on the block the way that it needs to. So that's an option anyway, if you are brave enough to take it off. Okay, so this is the bundle that I'm using, and I told you that I got the swap. I'm going to show you the original swap that I got. Hi, Nancy. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so this is the original swap that I got. This is from Janice. I don't know how to say her name. Charbonneau? Probably Charbonneau. Maybe Carbonneau. I don't know. It's looks French. I don't know how to say it. Anyway, hi Ruth. So this is the original card, and the outside is adorable and gorgeous and whatever. And we did this on, oh, I think we did this on my butterfly bundle class, but we didn't do this part. This is the wow part. Ha! Isn't that amazing? I love it. Okay, so this card actually is perfect for this bundle, because I told you you have the mommy and the baby, or the upper and lowercase. So you have all the outer ones out here, and then you have, or the little ones out here, and the smaller, or the bigger ones inside. So I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly. Actually, the first time I ever saw this card, it was actually on the cruise. It was a stamp. I think I bought the stamp set, but then I didn't end up showing the inside. It was with hearts. So obviously you could do it with butterflies or hearts, or what else was I thinking? I was trying to think of other cards that I can make, but I wasn't I wasn't feeling very creative for what to come with it. You probably could even just do little pieces, like circles of designer paper with little notes in it or something, or I don't know. You guys come up with ideas. Tell me what else you could use on the inside. That would be cute. Like if you have little animals that have thinlits, or obviously punched out pieces or some kind of little pieces is best. So you tell me what you have in mind. So I'm going to show you what to do to make it. Okay. So I'm starting with this piece of cardstock, and I'll make sure that I put the dimensions. I know, I love the butterflies too. This is seriously the perfect set to do this with. I am so in love with this bundle, and I'm so glad it's back in stock. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I'm trying to get this in squared off in camera. I'm going to show you what to do. Oh yeah, numbers is good. Yeah, like if you did the actual like birthday 11/6/68 or anniversary. We're going to be celebrating 30 years of marriage this year, end of this month, or toward the end of this month. So like 4/22/89, that would be really cool. I'm not sure. You'd have to have smaller numbers to fit on something to be able to do that. But anyway, yeah, I like that idea. Okay, so showing you this and showing you how to do it on your trimmer, or even doesn't have to be on your trimmer. If you just have the Simply Scored scoring tool, you could do it on here easily. But I'll also put the measurements on my website. I always put the header on at the top of the video, so that you can come back if you forget to write them down or lose it. You can come back to it and see it. So I'm going to put you down and just show you what I did. So I'm starting with, there you go, anniversary card in the making. So this is 10 inches long, and this is, you honestly can make this as big as you want. I made this 5 1/4 inches tall, because it's actually an insert for this card, so it needs to be able to fit into my card here. If you want it to be a smaller thing where it's popped up like just as a strip in there, that's up to you. But so I did 5 1/4 and 10 inches. Okay, so now I'm going to put you down. You still can gab at me. I'll answer your questions or whatever later. Okay, so honestly, this is really easy to remember. Am I in camera? Okay, so I have 10 inches long, and I'm scoring it at 2 inches, 3 inches, 4, 5, 6. I forgot I have to pull my extender out. 7, 8. Okay, so that's all the scoring that I have to do. I know you can't see those lines, but I have 2 inches over here and 2 inches over here. Okay, so now I'm going to get my trimmer out. I didn't put any what do you call it? The grid paper down, because I figured you could see it better on my dark table here. So now I'm just going to accordion fold it, but I'm gonna use I'm just gonna use this right away. Okay, so I'm starting with folding it in. So you want there to be a valley for your first, sorry, I was doing it out of camera. You want there to be a valley for your first fold, okay? So then I'm just gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna do all that first, and then I'll do my bone folder in a second. Okay. Now, when I showed this to my my club, I'd only, I think, made one of them. I'm creasing both sides to make sure, or burnishing, I guess is the correct terminology. Just to make sure that it's nice and tight. So I hadn't done this yet for class, or I hadn't done it many times, I don't remember. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Sorry, I'm trying to get it straight on. There's a good spot. Okay, so it's an extended W is what you want. You got it? Okay. So I hadn't done this well or something the first time, and I found an easier way to do it. So if you've done this technique with me in club, this is an easier way to do it. So I want tear and tape on the outside of my W, my extended W, just because any kind of moving card, you always want to give it a little more stability. so that it stays in place, so there's not a problem. So I'm putting tear and tape on both sides of the outside of my W, okay? I know it's not a W, but that's just what I'm calling it, because it helps you remember that you need the valleys. Okay, so I put this on here. Now I decided to choose different colors and a different, I'm going with Lemon Lime Twist. Oh, that reminds me. I need to tell you, even though I can't see you, I need to tell you this. So I was having a conversation with somebody. I think it was my team, but I don't remember for sure. I was having a conversation about this wonderful Gingham designer paper, Gingham Gala designer paper, and thinking, well, there's no way that they'll get rid of this because it's so popular. Well, they always get rid of designer paper, but I thought, well, maybe they'll keep this one. And then suddenly yesterday, it came to me, there's no way that they're keeping this in the new catalog, so you better get it now if you want this, because it includes Lemon Lime Twist. And Lemon Lime Twist is retiring with the new catalog. So, because it's one of the in colors that's been around for almost 2 years. So it's one of the colors going away. So they won't keep it because it involves that. So maybe they'll have a similar design or something, but if you want it, get it now. Okay, so I just had to tell you that because it all of a sudden hit me. Like, duh, it's not going to be around. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, I want to do the other side. First thing we're going to do is take the and I haven't done this in a while again. Now I forgot my tips. I'm going to take this off, the backing off. This may not have been the first thing that I wanted to do, but we're going to go with it. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. I'm just going to have there be a nice clean border around here. So I have this down right here. Am I in? So I have a good border that's about the same. It's not perfect, but I'm okay with it. That's about the same all the way around here on the end, okay? And honestly, this is not, thankfully, this is not something, it doesn't have to be perfectly in the exact spot, because there's enough accordion here that it stretches, so if it's too skinny or too long or whatever, it just works with it, so that's fine. Okay, so what I realized is easier, rather than sticking this down, and I could have done this before I even stuck this part down, but I'm going to deal with my butterflies before I put everything down. So what I did, I already did this part so it doesn't have to take so long. I have my butterflies, so I stamped and punched them. I always stamp the bodies after I punch, then I don't, I can find where the body goes more easily, how high up or down that I need to put it. We struggled a little bit last night because we were using white butterflies, and then if you have it on your white scrap paper or whatever, it's a little bit harder to see. But when you have color, it's pretty easy. And if it's off a little bit, it's okay. You can either stamp another one or be fine with it. So I stamped and punched these, and I put tear and tape. I'll show it to you this way. I put tear and tape. It's backwards because, well, I don't know. Okay, so if you're looking at it, it's the right leaves, but when I did it, like, I would go, okay, I want to see it like this, and flip it over, so I want it on my left. Like, if I'm looking at it, I want it on my left side of the butterfly, because that's what's going to stick here, okay? So I have it on the back left of all my butterflies, so I need to peek over here so I get it. I'm going to do it in the right order. Okay, so I'm starting with my blue, so the thought is to do it in the same order as how you have it on the front, but it's not probably a big deal. So I'm just putting it on here, and then I can flip this one, and take this backing off, and put it on here. so I can kind of see that they're different, that they're graduated levels. And then I can close that one, and I can grab this. So by the way, if you didn't figure this out already, this makes a really thick card. So I want to see how tipped I want it. So keep in mind, you probably would need extra postage for this, or just give it in person like we've been taught that you can or should do. Okay, so I have my butterflies attached here. Am I in camera? And then, so now that I have that, I didn't do any stamping inside here or writing or whatever, but you could easily write on like the outer parts or whatever, or do your stamping before you attach it all or whatever. I just didn't because I have the stamping on the outside. I love my very favorite, there's just something about how it looks. I don't know what it is. My very favorite saying in this bundle is a little note. It's just so cute. Okay, so here's my card. You can't see Lemon Lime Twist well on camera, can you? That's kind of annoying, but that's cute. Okay, so these are the colors that I chose for today. I love the gingham, so I was going with those colors all over. And this is Gorgeous Grape Striped Ribbon. I don't know what it's called. It's probably 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch. Yeah, quarter. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But Gorgeous Grape goes well with Highland Heather. So we have Balmy Blue, Lemon Lime Twist, and Highland Heather. And then we open this up to here. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to take you up. Hoping they would just change Lemon Lime with a new in color. There's no way they're doing that. There's no way they're just keeping one. Maybe it'll come back when they do a refresh or a revamp again someday, but they'll just, maybe they'll have a new lime. I don't know, but they won't just keep Lemon Lime Twist. Okay, so I have one more to show you. Just, so I showed you, this was my original. Thanks, I'm glad you like it, Marsha. This was the original that I got. I loved it. It came just in time when I was trying to design for I needed one more design I hadn't come up with yet for my Butterfly Bundle class. And it was perfect. I loved it. Okay, so here's my one that I just did. And then this was my one. I let my, one of my customers came to my Butterfly Bundle class, and she was going to be in my Techniques club. And I really wanted to do this card, and so I let her pick the colors. So these were the colors that she chose to do. So they're all, there's Lemon Lime Twist on every single one. Ha! I love it. Okay, so here's the ones that she chose. So I just love this. So anyway, that's my card. Well, it's not even my design, but I just loved it. So I hope you guys came up with more ideas on what else you could use. I like the hearts. I like the numbers was a good thing. The numbers, if you had a single, thank you, Kathy. If all the numbers were a single number, you could use the number stamp that was in the paper pumpkin, the most recent paper pumpkin one. But they might be too big if you need more than one number. I don't remember how they are. Okay, I need a quick drink again. I've been gabbing like crazy. Okay, so a few classes to remind you about. But first, I didn't write this one down, but I just thought of it. Does everybody remember that you can get the new storage options now? There's storage for ink pads and markers. So I'm not going to grab the flyer. I didn't put it over here, but they're white plastic, kind of like this. I don't know. I don't have them yet, but they're ordered. Ink pad and marker can go right next to each other. Then there's another set. You can store your Stampin' Blends in and stack them up, and you can cover the top, or you can put a they call it a topper on the top, so like you can hold your ink refills in it. There's the cube I told you, I think, and then there's just a lid. So all those are available now. And I do have, in case you want Stampin' Up, somebody designed a, what do they call it? A configuration chart, I think is what they called it. So that if you have however many Stampin' Blends or however many ink pads that so you can see how many you need to buy, because the ink pads, the set comes with 5, so it'll help you do the math to see how many you need. And then the Stampin' Blends, they also come with 5 trays, but they fit 6 Stampin' Blends, I think. So there's a sheet that you can find on my website, dazzledbystamping.com. Over on the right, does that say right to you? Yeah, I think it's right to you. I did left, so here's right. Over on the right, there's a picture of the Stampin' Storage, like kind of a, well, it's a advertisement of like for storage by Stampin' Up is what it's called. So if you click on that, it'll go to a page that talks all about it. It has you can print the flyer, you can print the configuration page if you want to. There's the links so that you can actually order it online. So anyway, that's available now. And just so you know, it is something that will be in the full catalog. It is going to be carrying forward, but Stampin' Up! Already told us, because it's probably really popular and back orders are really costly, if they are out of stock at the moment for something, they're just going to turn it off. They're not allowing back orders on it. So it could be turned on and off at different times depending on the popularity of it and when they're getting something in. So just keep that in mind. If it becomes, hi Dina, I'm glad you're here. So if it becomes non-orderable, it will come back. They're planning on it being popular. So okay, so a few reminders of some classes I have coming up. They're all at the end of the month. I have on stage next week. I'm going to be in Minneapolis. And did you guys all remember or hear I'm going to be presenting? And if you can believe it, I'm all ready for it. Shannon did not allow procrastination. She had a deadline like for all the things that I had to do. So I already had my last rehearsal for, hi my love, I'm glad you're here. So I already had my last rehearsal with her before I rehearse actually on stage. It's next week already. So I was set and I stayed up late to get there, but I'm ready. So anyway, that is next week, and I think then the following week starts some classes back up again. So on Thursday the 25th, thank you, I'm excited too, and thanks for sharing, Marcia. So the week after, I think I have a club, and then the following week starts, I have a couple clubs, and thanks Cheryl, and then I have my all occasions card class on the Thursday. It's the 25th. So we had a full room last week here. It was so much fun. So we are going to be stamping kid birthday, thank you, and hello. And what the class is you get to make 2 each of the 3 designs that I make, and the class is $15 or free with a minimum purchase, a $25 purchase. So you can come to that anytime. I just need you to RSVP by the Tuesday before. If you bring a friend that, if a friend signs up with you, not that's also in your club, Sherry. If you bring a friend, or was it Marlene that said that? I think, I don't know if it was both of you or just Marlene, or I don't know. Anyway, if you bring a friend that I've not met before, an adult friend, then I will design an extra card for you guys to be able to make. So, plus I just restocked my card rack. So there's lots of cards for you to choose from that you can get. No, it's you, Sherry. Little stinker. So you can buy my cards also while you're here. So All Occasions card class is the 25th. Sign up by that Tuesday. I'm having Craft the Night Away that Saturday. It's so much fun. It is, I don't design or prepare anything for you. You bring your own projects to work on, and it's just a nice night just to hang with the girls and get some stamping done. It can be any kind of crafting if you are working on knitting or cutting for quilting or whatever. We've had all that. So, I know, Sherry. You're so funny. So anyway, Craft the Night Away is so much fun. It's Saturday the 27th from 6:30 to 11:30 or however long you can stay. That is $10. And then the last one is always tends to be a popular class. I love it. It's my Stamp-A-Stack, and I don't know a better way to say it, and it's pretty explanatory, but it's just a long name. It's my, I always have to say it in the right order, my mom's, dad's, grad's, bride's, and baby's Stamp-A-Stack. So we'll be making 15 cards, and you get to make 3 each of those 5 designs. So obviously one will be a Mother's Day card or a feminine card. It doesn't have to be Mother's Day, obviously, because not everybody still has their moms, unfortunately. Or you don't need 3 Mother's Day cards necessarily. So one will be feminine, one will be masculine, or a Father's Day card. Either one you can choose. One will be wedding or anniversary. Good time of year for those. Oh, I skipped graduation. I usually do like a congratulations card, so it could be for graduation or some other kind of congratulations. And then wedding or anniversary and baby. Oh, and I forgot. Shoot, I don't have it with me. And I'm not going to get it because then you'll see my mess. I know you guys always see my mess when you're here, but I'm not showing you on camera. There's enough there. So anyway, if you saw, I'll have to post a reminder of what card. There was a card that I already posted on my blog that I already have my baby card planned, and it's using the gingham. I love it, and elephants, and too cute. So anyway, that class is a $30 class, and or it's free with a $40 order that day. I also have a host code set up, so if you know that you want to come and you know what you want to order already, you can just use the code and be ready for it. So, lots of classes at the end of this month, so I would love to have you there. So, I think that's all that I have to share with you. Dina, I don't know if you're still on. Oh, you made this card because you were in my techniques class, but here is the new card that I made today with the Fun Center. I love this so much. So that's the card. So if what you consider your mess could be, oh no, it is not inspiring at all, Nancy. No, absolutely not. It's just not. It's better today, actually. I've been cleaning because I lost something, and that's really frustrating. That I found it in my copier, so I was thankful that at least I found it. But anyway, it's a little better, but no, it causes me to just have problems, and it's just often always there. So I think that's all. I feel like I was in the middle of sharing something, but I don't know what. Anyway, so lots of classes. I hope that you can come, and thank you for joining me today. I will be here again next Wednesday, and we're leaving Thursday. I'm so excited. So I will be here next Wednesday with Facebook Live right here, 10:30 in the morning. So, sorry, stuff keeps coming up in my... Ooh, that's bad lighting. Has it been bad lighting all this time? The sun's coming out or something. I need to close that more. Sorry if I'm all washed out. Okay. Tell me if it's not just me and it's actually washed out. I need to make sure that thing's closed later. Okay, that's all that I have for you. So have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me. Bye.